and welcome back to Kit Kat Gaming. This is Kat, and sorry my phone just went off, if you heard that. This is the Noble Household Build Part 2. I apologize that it had to be broken up, but things happen. I hope you guys enjoy and have a wonderful day. I'll go ahead and show off the other two coffins as soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to have the basement come down a bit more, because I think I'm going to have some candelabras or whatever. Candle chandeliers, I think is the right word. And they look better if the walls are a bit higher. So, we're gonna go ahead and drop the floor a little bit. And I don't know what this room's gonna be, but I knew I wanted to do one. So, this is the case in point of, if all push comes to shove, just try what you don't know and then see what comes out. There's been a few favorite paintings throughout The Sims, and I'm slowly learning that paintings make the house, make or break, depending on what you're doing. Oh my goodness, I am sorry about that. I did not sleep very well last night, apparently. Where is the painting I am looking for? These are not the droids you were looking for. Let's see. I may have to toggle what pack they're from, because I am not seeing it. There's the dine out. There's the group. There's the wolf thing. Ah, there it is. Haha, I did not need to toggle that. And one thing I find cool about the vampire stuff pack is these pictures. This is just one of them. It changes depending on the frame you choose. So, that's kind of cool in my opinion. Decorations. And, you know, actually, I don't think that's a good picture for there, so we're going to... I have something in mind, but I don't think that picture would have worked, so I'll figure something out. I don't know what I'm doing. And I also don't know if she can get into this, so... Did I even put... That's why you're... Okay. Oopsie. Minor mess up on my part. And I run a lot of does this work run-throughs. I try to make sure everything runs smoothly, because nothing's worse than putting something on the gallery and it not working right. And I just love the effect of the burning flesh too. That's kind of cool. that also gives you kind of an insight of what that particular coffin looks like. I just wanted to make sure that it would work. And now we're back to building. For the basement, though, I think we're going to do the same thing I'm going to do for the outside. Oh my goodness, I am sorry guys, I am apparently really tired and did not realize it. Now, hang on, I'm going to actually lighten that up because I think the dark is a bit, pun intended, dark for my taste. Alright. Now, something that a lot of people don't do, but I do because I have OCD. At least that's what I say my problem is I color the outside of the room because, yeah. We're gonna make this stony and kind of cold because, well, we can. And we're going to use this from the front porch. Oopsie. Oh, and if you hit the arrow or the greater than, less than signs on your keyboard, it'll change the direction of the floor line up. I don't know if that'll help you guys, but I know there are some builders out there who are just getting started in The Sims and don't know what's going on. So I will try to help if you've got questions, because it's always helpful to have a friend to teach you the ropes. I've got apparently the hiccups on top of it. And I think instead of doing it going that way, we're going to do it that way. And I'm going to change the roof out. I'm going to do something different. It may look a little funny, but I have an idea. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That didn't work the way I thought it was going to. Okay. Back to the drawing board. See, I don't know what I'm doing with the roof, but I'm just experimenting until I find something that that doesn't look good. Until I find something like this. I like, but it needs to come down and these need to be brought down a little bit. And instead of trying to get this one to match, I'm just going to copy. It might not be conventional, it might look a little funny. But if you figure it out, you know, eventually you'll find something that you're absolutely in love with, and oops, wrong button. You'll find something you like, or you won't. And if you don't, well, as Dory says, just keep swimming, and eventually you'll figure out what it is that you need to do. Kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm been messing with the roof, trying to get it to behave. And there we go. I love that, actually. Looks really good. So, that's what we're gonna do. Now, we're gonna darken up the roof and give it kind of an old... that's a little too dark. I like the roof, but I didn't like the black. There we go. Another thing that the Move Objects cheat does is it allows me to place a window without too much issue in the roof here. There we go. Now, hopefully these can't go full black like I want them to. So, we're gonna go back to the drawing board. And I can't do anything with those because they're weird windows. Same with those. But yeah, all you can do is just... Oops, I hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, folks. All you can do is just try and try. That's all you can really do. No one can tell you, no, that's not the way it's supposed to go. And if they do, they're not worth your time. And what I'm doing here, I'm actually gonna just undo here and here. And the reason why, I'll show you here in just a moment, once I put the roof back, is with the windows, now you can kind of look into the bathroom and the child's room from those top windows, and it looks really kind of cool. It's a building tip that I've done for a few of my houses. There are people who like a whole bunch of windows, but I am not one of them. The black windows I'm noticing are a bit harsh. So we're gonna change them down. I also don't like these really big windows because it's making it hard to place. So what we're going to do is, I like the window look, but instead of doing the big windows, what we're going to do is we're going to colorize these so they're the right color for the house. And then I'm going to copy and paste, basically. The Tic Tac No way. There, that's better. I don't mind a little bit of window, but there's times when, okay, that's too much, you know? We're basically doing a 3x3 throughout this entire home, I just realized. But I think I may knock out 2 of the back windows, because it goes across the doohickey. There we go. I did that to make sure that they were going to be straight. And with The Sims 4, whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna replace the front door because we've already done that particular door throughout the rest of the home, and I'm sure we can find something different. There we go. I know it doesn't have a pretty window, but I like it. And we're gonna have to knock out a window here to remove the I have an idea. Ta-da! And that's how you do the windows. And I'm alterating. I'm fixing up the windows that need to be fixed. And that's the one thing you never know about with doing windows. You could have perfectly fine windows and not have a problem, or you can have a total issue. It just depends on what you're doing. So, let's go ahead and, without the wainscoting, paint the bathrooms blue. Make it blue. Let's see here. And I will be replacing those stairs because I don't like those stairs either. Oh, I was gonna oops. I'll be using the this big rectangle one that we didn't use, I think. Maybe not. Hang on. Now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the rest of the ceiling of right here. Actually, no, we're gonna put the ceiling back because I just remembered that you can see the portions of the oh my goodness, again I yawned, sorry. Anyway, to me my roof is still a little bit plain, so we're gonna go ahead and it would help if I hit the right button. There we go. Alright, since it's not doing what I want it to do, we're going to fix that. Sometimes when you're building, it does like to try to be a pain in your left ear, but you just need to stay strong and fix it. And all I did right there was I basically made it so it was a room so that I could do something that it isn't necessary to do, but it adds a nice finish to the house. It's nice and finished, and yeah, it's got a gray feel to it, but could be worse. All I'm doing right at the moment is replacing the stairwells so that they all kind of match. I just realized those don't match. The problem with the staircases that I chose is they don't have a matching stair railing thing. But this is a close enough match. That actually looks really good. Why not use the fence that comes with that? That way it matches up. There we go. And I mean, it's not a spectacular house. Maybe good for 1 or 2 Sims, non-vampires, I mean. But overall, it's not a bad build, if I do say so myself. And I will get back to the coffins here in a minute, and I do apologize, I yawned again. But something cool about the vampire stuff pack, in my opinion, is the spider webs, because they actually added spiders to the... They actually animated spiders. There we go. And all of what I'm placing down makes your house look broken and old without adding extra money, which I think is totally awesome. And again, I'm gonna keep yawning, and apologize in advance, 'cause I can't help it. I am sleepy. Water stains. I'm just kind of making the house look broken and old. And I'll do the outside too here in a little bit. And the trick I found with these is don't overdo it, 'cause sometimes if you can overdo it real quick. But maybe you are going for that rundown, like needs to be condemned look. And if you are, that's fantastic. But if you're not, you need to be careful. That's all I'm saying. There we go. Done with the first floor. Now we're on to the second floor. I need a nap. That's what I need. Oh, I forgot to put in a half wall. And it's still on vampires, so. Oh, big old yawn. That one was big. My bad. And something cool about these is they can be sized up if need be. I'm not gonna size them up because they're fine the way they are, but they'll size up quite nicely if need be. And yes, a lot of what I'm using in this house comes from the Vampire Stuff Pack. Mainly because, one, I think it's cool. Two, it comes in handy, you know. I know one house that I did not do a whole lot of things like that is my modern vampire house, but one place where I did do heavily with that is my conversion house, which is they're both on my origin account. Shy Half Demons, I believe, is my, I'll have to look at it, but eventually the novelty of being able to add cracks and stuff to the house will wear off, but right now it's kind of cool. And I'm not saying somebody isn't doing something right just because they overdid the cracks or overdid this. No, that is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you can easily overdo it if you're not careful. I have a few times. I'm just gonna call that good on the inside. Now, I'm gonna add a few plants. Where is the plastic looking ficus? Ah, missed it. Whoops. And when placing a plant, it's always good to have your walls up so that you can see if it's poking through the walls or not. Like right here, it's poking through the walls, which I could easily disguise, but I'm gonna do a different tree because it just ain't working in that corner. We're gonna do a barrel because this is to me one of the cutest plants. And I don't know. I just like adding greenery to houses because it brings the plant, or it brings the whatever to life, in my opinion. That's not to say that Bobby Sue or whoever doesn't like it. It's just my personal opinion. And the only places I'm not putting curtains is behind the fridge, or counters rather, because I see no point. They're like covered up anyway. I am so very tired. But we are about ready to call this good. There's still a few things that need to be done. But after that, I am gonna go crash, I think. I am not digging these curtains, so we're not going to do... Normally I would do curtains, but I don't think there is one that can work. Yeah. This is just one of those houses that is gonna have to stay curtainless, which some houses are like that. So it's no big deal, but... Let's see. Something cool about this rug is there's one I want to place down for the living area, but I gotta find it first. I think this is it. Yep, that's it. It looks old and beaten. I am not gonna do a garden right now, but if you guys are wanting a garden, let me know, and I will do the landscaping for this house at a later time, simply because I am fighting a nap and I'm going to fall asleep on you guys if I don't go take one. But gosh, I'm sorry. If, like I said, if you guys are wanting to see that, let me know, and I will make a point to make a garden at some point. But let's go ahead and finish this up. I'll go ahead and show off the other coffins here in just a second when I find a picture I'm looking for. Oh, okay. Apparently, we're gonna put that there because I messed up. I'm gonna use these curtains as a cutesy little headboard, and I'm gonna use one of my favorite paintings, maybe, as a backdrop. That kind of looks like a blood orange. Let's go ahead and do that. And yes, I just made a True Blood reference for any one of those who watches True Blood. Or watched. It's no longer relevant. I am gonna close off this area for Sims that aren't part of the family or whatever. Because I can, and I think it'll look nicer. Actually, no, I think it looks better before I did that. Whatever. But yes, if you want to see a garden, let me know. I am gonna shut this down here fairly soon, because it's getting long and but yeah, if you ever... Sorry, I grew that rug up and I couldn't grab a hold of it again. My bad. There we go. Let's see. What else can we do? Woodworking. We're almost finished. Ooh, one thing I forgot, what you're gonna need for a toddler, which I'll show you the beds here in, once my brain works. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a garden or any of the landscaping in this video. If you want to see that, please comment down below and I will try to make it happen. Yeah. Let's finish out the basement and then we will be done, but I keep forgetting things in the kitchen, so ignore that. Overall, this seems to be a fairly nice house. That's just... we can add to kind of help the basement feel less empty, because all there is Mama's coffin. So let's see if we can't fill the void, shall we? And we're gonna go ahead and give the child a dollhouse, but it's gonna be down here. And one of my favorite things that came with the toddlers is this dollhouse right here. Plain and simple, not, you know, not too fancy, not too bad. But I'm gonna go ahead and give her the Victorian dollhouse in brown, but it's just gonna have to be down here. We need a bookshelf. It's gonna have to end up downstairs, I think. Nope, wait. Yeah, maybe. Hang on. Yay! I can actually stick one right there, and it'll be fine. Yes. Oh. The coffin's going through the wall. Meaning she won't be able to get into it. Okay, we've got this coffin, which is the aged wooden coffin, as you see here. There we go. We've got the grand coffin, and then the slightly not as grand, smaller coffin. For most of my families, I prefer this one because I don't know why, I just do. Don't know why that is there. Weird. Let's see. But yeah, I think this is the end of the build for now. If you guys want to see landscaping, the outside of the house being done, please comment down below and let me know what you guys think. If you're wanting to download any of what I've built previously, then all you need to do is go to... Why am I not connected? I was going to be cute and show you, but apparently it's going to be silly. Just find Shy Half Demons, that is my origin, and you have access to homes I've built, remodeled, borrowed, and changed. Families that I've shared. You name it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Kat signing off until next time. Thank you. And we'll see you in the next